Hey folks, how's everybody doing out there? I want to welcome you to tonight's show. And I want to interject some of these talking points, talking head. I'm going to talk and tell you a story because a lot of times you don't capture the whole story on the video, right? If there's some background noise, the old lady and the kids are in there being noisy as usual. Yes, I'm back at the Outpost, back in Angeles City. After a successful smuggling operation to smuggle some chicken chicharrones to Filipina wife number 2, because I'm a dedicated foreign husband, a dedicated cano. I go to great lengths to impress this woman. You want to know why I was in Thailand? Because I was on a mission to get Fatima chicken chicharrones, secure them and safely return them to the outpost here in Angeles City because they are delicious. Moving right along. Grab. Let's talk about Grab for a minute, right? I've done several videos throughout the years telling you about my experience with Grab here in the Philippines, or at least talked about it during videos. And it sort of started out like this. You know, years ago, this is what, 4 or 5 years ago? Somewhere around there. I said, okay, can I take Grab from Manila down, or from Angeles City to Manila? You know, long distance, right? And so I tried it out, and basically here's what happens. Okay, the Grab price will come up and it's cheaper than anybody else is going to quote you, right? It was too cheap back then. I don't know what it is now. And so what happened is a vehicle rogers up, and then you can see them on the map, and then the dude would like get real close to you and then like loiter, like hang out. And then you get a phone call on the app or whatever. Sir, you know, I can take you to Manila, but the Grab price is wrong. You know, it's not $1,200, it's $2,500, whatever you come up with. And you're like, okay. And he said, you know, but if you don't agree to the terms and to the price, then the driver is going to tell you, okay, we'll just cancel it, right? And before I knew anything about Grab, I canceled it. And what it did back then, it locked my damn account for like 24 or 48 hours because I canceled on this guy. And I'm like, oh, now I see the game. These dudes aren't going to take you from Angeles City to Manila. At least they wouldn't years ago when I tried this. They're not going to take you there for that price. They're going to come up with their price. And a lot of it I blame on Grab because it was just too cheap. There's no way they could go down there and come back and make any money. It's Grab's fault. So they play this game. You cancel. Well, never cancel. Make the damn driver cancel. And so they would play that game and try to wait for you to cancel. And after I learned my lesson and got my account locked for 24 or 48, I don't remember what it was exactly. Tell them, no, dude, you cancel. I'm not ever canceling a Grab ride because the driver is going to argue about needing more money or you pay the tolls or this and that. No, bro. If you're not going to you rogered up. If you don't like the terms, you cancel. It's on you. And I don't know how the algorithm penalizes them, if it does anymore or if it ever did. I don't know, but apparently it does because listen to the rest of this story. So never cancel a Grab ride on the advice or the admonishment of a Grab driver. You make that son of a bitch cancel, okay? So I already know all these games. I've already played them. Sometimes I intentionally play these games because it gives me something to talk about on my show, right? If I don't go down this road, which I know is going to lead to being ripped off or failure, how can I talk about it? So I'm not telling you to do what I do or learn the lessons the way I learn them because I'm in the entertainment game. So I said, okay, I'm in Pattaya, I got to get up to Bangkok. The cheapest, easiest, best way is to take that bus. It's located on Thirapaya Road, just off of Threpisit Road at that intersection. There's an intersection and it's just on the Pattaya side. There's a big food mart sign. There's a bus that pretty much runs up there every hour on the hour, except for the wee hours of the morning. I don't know the current price, but it's cheap. It's a brand new bus. It's air conditioned. It takes you straight from Pattaya, straight to Suvarnabhumi with no stops in between. That is the best, cheapest, easiest way to go. And if you come into Suvarnabhumi, unless it's in the wee hours of the night, they do close in the middle of the night for a block of time. Take that down to Pattaya. It stops several places to let you off before it gets over to the main bus station. It is too convenient. So I don't need a lecture down in the comments. Trust me, I've been doing this for over a decade. The bus is the best way to go. Or you can get a taxi walking around various places. They'll charge you like 1,000 baht, 1,100, maybe 1,200, because the taxis bring customers down to Pattaya from Bangkok, and they're just looking for, you know, the return trip to recoup their fuel, make a few bones, pay the highway, and get back up into the game because they're a Bangkok taxi, right? So I said, you know what? Feeling a little froggy. Let me see what Grab will do. Now look, Grab in Thailand is wonderful. The drivers there are wonderful compared to the ones here in the PI. There, I said it. If you hit Grab in Thailand, it works as designed. Say you want to order a cheeseburger from Burger King. Click, 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 click. Boom. The next thing you know, that guy's pulling up in front of your place. No questions, no text, no, hey, how do you get there? No, there's none of that bullshit. You know, maybe they ask, is the PIN correct? Yes. Boom. The burger's out front. There's very little interaction needed because the guys know how to read a map. They have load. And that's what they do. They know their job. Versus over here in Angeles City, you order something from Grab. Sometimes it's 20 text messages, 2-minute conversation, trying to figure out where you're at because these guys can't read a map. There, I said it. They cannot read a fucking map. And so it doesn't work as designed. You can't just go click, 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 click on a dang old computer and the shit shows up while you're multitasking. No. Once you order something from Grab here in the Philippines, you babysit that phone until that shit gets out front. If you don't babysit it, your order is going to get canceled. Something's going to get screwed up. And also, oh, sir, not available, not available, not available, not available. You're always going to talk to the vendor. In Thailand, it doesn't work like that. Click, 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 the shit shows up out front. Grab is wonderful. Totally different experience. So I said, okay, I'm impressed by Grab here. Let's roll the dice. Can I get a Grab from Pattaya to Bangkok? You know, just on a whim like that. Is it click, click, click? There's the price. Take me up to Pattaya. I said, let's try it out. So I did. And I actually scheduled it. So there's plenty of hours of in between. I said like 4 o'clock, whatever. Well, they didn't start finding drivers until 3:30. So even though I booked it and scheduled it several hours ahead of time, didn't make a difference. They didn't start trying to find drivers until 3:30. They don't like, apparently it's not scheduled with some dude that rogered up in the morning and knows he's got that. No. I want to leave at 4. They start finding drivers at 3:30. One guy rogers up, okay, waiting on him for 3 minutes. Then he sends a message and says, sir, sorry, my vehicle can't go to Suvarnabhumi. I'm like, here we go, playing the Grab game. Well, if you know your vehicle can't go to Suvarnabhumi Airport, why the fuck did you roger up? Or is the system forcing this on people? I'm just amazed by, it's the year 2023, this is what they do, and Grab can't get their fucking act together. I'm not impressed. I'm just not. So dude rogers up, wastes 10 minutes of my time, finally says his shit can't go to Suvarnabhumi, right? Okay. And he says, just go ahead and cancel and wait for another ride. Now we start playing the game. Nope. You cancel so I can book another ride. And so 3-4 minutes, the stalemate, the Mexican standoff. Is that politically incorrect to say? Don't give a fuck. There's a Mexican standoff. Eventually, he realizes this fucker knows what the game is. And he canceled. Almost the second he canceled, boom, get a new dude rogered up. Okay, sir, I'm on the way. I'm like, all right, so now this dude knows I'm going to Suvarnabhumi. Here he comes, right? He pulls up out front, and it says taxi written on the side of it, right? It's ain't a normal like looking grab car, a nondescript Toyota Camry or something like that. And he gets out, and he's like looking, you know, and you know, saying some things. And I'm like, here we go, we're playing the game. I'm gonna play this fucking game. Let me take it to the end and see what happens. So on the app, it said between 1,200 and 1,600 baht. Okay, I don't know if that means they're gonna run the meter. I don't know. 1,200 and 1,600, it was a range. Now remember 1,800 baht, because that's what all these jokers want. They want 1,800. If you walk up to a taxi at Pasalubong, hey, I'm going to Pattaya, 1,800 baht, 1,800. Okay, pan bad, 1,008, right? So 1,800 is a magic number. Now, yeah, you can negotiate that way down, especially going from Pattaya to Bangkok. But 1,800 is what they want. Again, all you keyboard fucking warriors, I know this. Okay, easy, Coach Cheese. So the dude starts talking, and then he says something about, you know, sir, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. See what it says. Something, you know. He wants to see my phone. And finally, I'm like, dude, what is the price? Okay. We start discussing this, and then he says, you know, it's this, and you pay highway. Now in Thailand, you'll hear this. You pay highway. It means you pay the tolls. You pay highway. I'm like, no, I'm not pay highway. Okay, I want a set price. That's it. Either we agree on a set price, or we got no deal. It's not you pay highway. Never engage in you pay highway. Okay. I don't recommend that, right? So anyhow, we finally get down to it, and I said, look, dude, this is. At that point, I was growing impatient. I was ready to just get on to the airport. I'd already answered my question, can you take Grab from Pattaya to Bangkok? Well, yeah, but it's going to be the same fucking hassle as if you try it here in Angeles City, right? So he'd already answered my question. Mission accomplished. Basically, my recommendation is no, don't take Grab, or don't attempt to take Grab from Pattaya to Bangkok. Don't attempt to take Grab from Angeles to Manila. That's my advice, okay? Secure other means unless it's last minute, right? So finally, we're talking. And I said, look, dude, here's the deal. 1,800, let's go. It's over. There's no more discussions, okay? You pay highway, 1,800. I know that's the magic number. I know I'm overpaying. I'm ready to go, okay? I'm producing a show. It was a good investment. That gives me 20 minutes of footage to talk about. Get in the taxi, roll out. He wants to see my phone. Sir, let me see your phone. I said, bro, I said, you're gonna cancel. I'm not canceling. I'm not pulling my phone out of my pocket. You're not seeing my phone. I don't know you, respectfully. You cancel and do whatever you're gonna do. I just want to get to the airport, and this is what I'm going to pay. I'm paying full price. Let's go. Don't ask me to see my goddamn phone anymore. We're done. We're done talking. I did this in a very diplomatic manner, mostly in Thai. I recommend you never argue with any taxi anywhere, right? So we weren't arguing. I said it in a very tactful way to where he understood, bro, this is what's going to happen, period. No reason to argue, no reason to get mad. I'm going to pay you full price. No, you're not going to see my phone. Hit the fucking gas. So he does. And so, next thing you know, we missed the turn to head towards Pasalubong, right? Pulls into a gas station. I'm like, okay, well, the dude's got to get gas, right? Whatever. Not prepared. I don't get upset about that, right? Pull in there. Some guys do. Some people will. Some A-type personalities will get so pissed off when these taxi drivers, especially in the Philippines now, not so much in Thailand, well, never in Thailand, in my experience, but in the Philippines, if you're going any distance, they're gonna pull in there and they're gonna ask you for fucking money up front, so, because they don't have money to put gas in the tank. And that'll piss some of you off. So I'm like, all right, we're pulling in the gas station, whatever, no big deal. And again, in Thailand, they never asked me for the money up front. PI, yes. We pull to the back, and there's a bunch of taxis hanging out back there, right? And he pulls up, and I'm like, okay, here comes the old switcheroo. And that's what happened. And they'll come up with a story. Sir, that's my brother over there. It's the same car. He'll take you to the airport. You know, I got to go pick up my son from school. They'll always give you some, you know, tear-jerker, pulling your heartstrings so you don't argue. It's all bullshit, right? How many times in the Philippines, oh, sir, emergency, we can't come today, emergency. There's been more fucking emergencies with either delivery men, fucking repairmen, installation men, fucking landlords, local landlords, emergencies. There's more emergencies in the Philippines than any other fucking country in the world. There are. It's just bullshit. It's just bull. Oh, emergency. No, it's not a fucking emergency. You just don't want to do it. Anyhow. So I transfer over to this, it's a Toyota Fortuner, right? And the dude was actually nice. He was a nice guy. I don't know if it was his brother or not, or just the first guy that he picked to do the ride, you know. Okay, sir, you pay him. Okay, no problem, man. Let's go. We take off, and like I said, nice guy, but I just have to tell a story, right? But his ride has got this little like Too Fast, Too Furious muffler on it, and you'll hear a little bit of it in the clips, right? It's a little bit muffled due to the microphone sitting inside, but the whole time on the way to the airport, all you hear is this little Too Fast, Too Furious. Every time he hits the gas, right? You know what I'm talking about. And he's one of those that just every time you can't get a smooth gate. It's just gas off, gas off. For 2 hours, I listened to this little Too Fast, Too Furious ride, and apparently it had some suspension on there. So you know how them little fucking things do, right? So I'm in the back. I can't film because the damn thing is shaking too bad. I'll make it to the airport. Nice guy, whatever. And it was all good. The ending was good. But it's the in-between that, you know, if you don't know these games, and say you're a first-time traveler here, you're a first-time traveler and you think, oh, Grabs work great for me, let me just take it to the airport. And all of a sudden a dude pulls up and they want to see your phone. They're just trying to hit that cancel booking button. That's all they want to do. They don't want to see your phone. They want to hit that fucking cancel booking button where they don't get penalized, and you do. And so if you're a first time, you're like, what the fuck, what's going on? And then it takes you to a gas station and tells you to get out and get it. It's probably scary for the first time traveler. That's why I'm talking about it in length to explain to you, this is just a game they pull. They're not trying to kidnap you, drive you around and steal your shit or nothing like that. It's just the game they pull because the price that Grab quotes is not enough. It's not what they want or what the going rate is, so to speak, in certain circles. Does that make any sense? I hope that story intrigued you, but my overall advice is don't try to take Grab on long haul trips. Even if they say it's on the app, you're gonna do it, they'll do it, it's capable. Think about this. Once that person goes out on a long haul trip, how is he making money on the way back, right? If there's no Grab in the area that he's going to, okay, maybe it allows him to go out to that area, but if there's no people to try to get a return trip, the guy's gonna lose money. He can't make it for what Grab is showing you on that app. You can't get blood from a turnip, right? They're not doing this shit for free. So Grab ain't perfect. Much better than in Thailand than it is here in the Philippines. Oh my goodness. But don't try to take it long hauls. That's my advice. Without further ado, here we go. go. Pasalubong. 5J944. Going to Luzon Island. Real cute. It's a little bit busy here at Pasalubong here in Bangkok, but not too busy. Alright, so we're real cute, but we're way early. Alright, so I got about an hour or two to kill. And when I get here early to Pasalubong, I head down to where the trains are. Now look, you can see you have all these restaurants here, one level down from the departures. You have everything from McDo, all kind of stuff, right? They're not too crowded. You get a table in there, no problem. McDonald's wide open. But I like to take her on down to the bottom level because it's nice and quiet, peaceful. I get me some Thai tea down there. Less has changed. They got a Subway, a couple restaurants. And it's just where I get away from the crowds and the traffic while I wait for, you know, time to get up here and check in. Come down one more level. And you'll be right here at arrivals. There's all the rental cars over there. Beautiful ladies from 7-Eleven. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4 beautiful ladies from 7-Eleven. And then down here on the bottom, this is arrival, or excuse me, this is ground transportation, right? Right there, that's the Pattaya bus. That's the easiest way to get to Pattaya from the airport and the easiest way to get back to the airport from Pattaya. Ooh, there goes the 7-Eleven girls again. Beautiful ladies. Shout out to y'all. My goodness. Airport rail link. Down on the basement level. Massage spot right here. You need a massage right before your flight. And you got a place here called Thai Street Food. And if you're going to the rail link, you'd cut over here to the left. There you go. Just head down through there and you'll be headed towards a train to get into Bangkok. It's too easy. Even if you've never been here before, you're worried about the language barrier, trust me folks, don't worry. They deal with millions and millions and millions of tourists. You see that information sign? There's information. And all you do is head on down here in that direction, and trust me, somebody will help you and you'll figure it out. And you'll be on a train to downtown Bangkok. It's too easy, right? And let me show you, let me give you a look around here. Just a little cool area, chilling out. Little spots to eat, little coffee, little mango juice shop there. If you got a hotel in anywhere in Bangkok, it's just too easy to get to the rail line and get here to the airport. It really is. I don't know what the current prices are. I'm not even going to try to guess, but it's very efficient, very cheap, and it'll get you to your destination probably quicker than the taxi if you don't mind walking just a little bit from the station. But there's taxis at the station, so if you have to go 1 or 2 blocks, too much bags. Anyhow, I highly recommend the rail link. It's not like riding the New York subway. It's safe, never had a problem. It's clean, just too easy. There's a coffee world. And then over here is a place called Thai Food and Noodles. I don't see the subway. Let me go around the corner here. I could have sworn there was a subway down here. Maybe it's out of business. But there is a nice little 7-Eleven. So anything you need last minute. Little robot here sweeping the floor. Okay. Now we just head back up. Leaving the basement, headed back up to ground transportation where the taxis are. Okay, just got a tour group right there. Looks like from India. A few tour groups rolling through. And again, another look at ground transportation, the taxis out there. Folks, the thing about the tour groups, you never have to compete with them with taxis. That's the good thing about them. They got their own bus. You're not competing with them on ground transportation. You're just competing with tour groups on time and immigration. Alright, there's a place called the Coffee Club. There's a pharmacy, and you got a Subway right around the corner. So again, I didn't see the Subway on the bottom level, but there's a Subway right here. Alright, this place is called the Co-Hop Bar. And they actually got some pretty good looking burgers right there. And I'll pan you around here to the Subway. Nice little Subway right there. Alright, Thai restaurant and bakery. And then if I pan you on around here, there's a Starbucks right there. It is, as usual, packed out. People working on their laptops. Typical Starbucks. This direction, you got a Burger King for everybody who's looking for fast food. Alright, now I'm going to come out here and grab a cart because this backpack's getting heavy. The cart's here free. We've got to pay to rent the cart. There's the beautiful control tower over there. Here at Boom. I never do this, right? I've never seen the genius in paying to wrap your luggage. It's $100 for a small bag, I think $200 medium, $300 for a large. But being that I'm smuggling chicken chicharrones, I thought about wrapping it. What do y'all think? I got Fatima 5 bags of chicharrones. These are chicken chicharrones, not pork chicharrones. Right there, right here from Thailand. From my chicken dude. All they do is make fried chicken, and they got chicken chicharrones. These things are so delicious. So I got 5 bags, 20 baht a bag, so 100 baht for 5 bags. I think I got to put them in some type of Ziploc bag because they smell delicious. And I don't know the legality about smuggling chicken chicharrones. Folks, I could be a chicken chicharrone smuggler. The things I do for you, baby. I'm willing to die for you. I would certainly be willing to go to jail for you, baby. Look at all them chicken chicharrones. Every good smuggler got what? Ziploc baggies. We gotta get these down in the Ziploc baggies, double bag them. And hopefully them dogs at the airport, and I'm not talking about Rin Tin Tin, I'm talking about them kuyas. Because them dogs, if they smell that, oh my gosh, I'd be tempted to eat one. If this dog here was out there working that ramp and I smell those in the suitcase, I'd be like, woo, I gotta take at least a taster on that. I gotta tax this foreign dude. Okay, here we go. There's one bag. I'm gonna double bag it, make sure the scent attracts no dogs. D-O-double-G-S. Damn, smell good. There you go. Double bag right there. If the popo opens this up, they be like, oh, we got a smuggler here. Smuggling chicken chicharrones. We got to confiscate them chicharrones. Oh, the minute you walk away, all you're going to hear is crunch. I'm good there, Sergeant. I don't smell nothing. All right. I'm going to show you these lovely ladies here. Oh, shoot. The Philippine Airlines PR 733 is canceled. I'm hoping like hell that Cebu Pacific flight don't get canceled. Oh, no, because that typhoon is coming. They're going into Manila. I'm going into Clark. Oh, no. This flight going. place right there has got beer thing on tap. Lee Cafe. Wow, that might be calling my name. Place called the Beef Master, and it's halal, so only problem is there's no beer in there. Shawarma burger. Right there. Alright, my friend. Folks, good menu, good prices for the airport. My goodness, look at that. I gotta leave my card out here. How are you, my friend? I think I'm going with the beef, folks. Got chicken shawarma over there. Beef. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the beef. Just haven't had beef in a while. Folks, it looks delicious. I think they ordered a hamburger. My goodness. And folks, I changed it up. I just went with a strawberry Fanta, but I went with that caramelized onion cheeseburger, $4.55. My goodness, it's sick. Yeah, this place is too cool. Oh yeah, check that out. It's a pretty nice looking burger right there. The French fries look good. Oh yeah. How can you beat that for a flight? Like I said, it's a bit expensive. I got 2 hours to kill, so basically paying rent on this spot right here. Look at that, caramelized onions. All the ketchup you can use over there. Alright, let me dig in and see what we got here. So cute. Sweet baby girl holding on to that little bear. There you go, first hog at the trough on station. And once again, headed upstairs to security. That was quick and easy. That Clark flight is just too easy. Not too busy here on a Thursday night. The way to go. That was too easy getting through immigration, folks. Thursday night, that's the time to fly here. There you go. Now let's head over to E2, Echo 2. Right there, 2250, 5J944, Echo 2. Where's that Philippine Air flight? Maybe it's not even on the board. Yeah, right up there. PR733. Change over to English. Cancel. Oh, both Manila flights are canceled. Look at that. I wonder if it's the weather or another power outage at Manila. Never know. That's where I'm headed. Airline lounges. That's where I need to go. I'm tearing up that duty free over there. Chinese friends? I think so. Beautiful flight crew. Burger King here. I headed down to get to the lounges. All right, this way. Look at beautiful Seiko. Okay, now here's a place called the Miracle Lounge. Got a big long line to get in, but where's Priority Pass? I think Priority Pass can get in here. Miracle Lounge. Yeah, right there. Priority Pass accepted here. There's a huge lounge. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in there because there's a group of 30 people. And then that's the problem with groups, folks. Get behind these groups of 30 people. Nobody's got their shit together. And then everybody else just can't get in there. I know I'm complaining to be complaining. But this is a big, huge lounge, dining. Man, this thing goes all the way down here. I mean, holy moly, look at all this. This lounge is huge. I can see why everybody wants to get in there. I don't even know where it stops. It just keeps going. There's all kind of drinks in there. Calling my name. Wait a minute, is there another entrance here? Oh my goodness, there is. There is a Santa Claus. Oh yeah, there's another entrance. And just like that, I'm inside the Miracle Lounge. All this down here is halal food. I'm in the wrong section. I need to be in the beer section. Hey, this is what I'm after right here. I'm after the beer. They got all kind of stuff in here, all kind of foods. Got a full bar. All kind of foods over here. It's coffee. Here you go, folks, in the Miracle Lounge. This place is nice. Come here and get a full meal. Plenty of beer. Full bar.
Angeles Airport is now ready for boarding.
I don't want to say never, but if I can help it, I will never fly back into Manila or from Manila coming to Bangkok ever again. This is just too pleasant so far, and I knock on wood.
Public transportation to wear face mask at all times.
Never ends. Never ends.
I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
Wear face mask at all times.
Behind me stands a wall that encircles the free sectors of this city, part of a vast system of barriers. There may be no visible, no obvious wall, but there remain armed guards and checkpoints all the same. Still a restriction on the right to travel. Still an instrument to impose upon ordinary men and women the will of a totalitarian state. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill.
To wear face mask at all times. To wear
the story of where you've been. Travel, beat up, warning with settled soul. Trust your gut, you have earned at least that. Age has proven to be kind. Age has proven to be kind. Love heart is not in vain. Scar earned by the good fight.
Alright folks, I'm already loose. And it is like a ghost town. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get over there to the crib. Yeah, look, there's some blue taxis over here. A couple hanging out. And a couple Korean guys here cutting their toenails. Who in their right fucking mind thinks it's appropriate to put your big fucking size whatever feet up on the fucking public chair that you're sitting on and cut your goddamn toenails in an airport? Who thinks this is acceptable? Apparently them two fat ass Korean dudes sitting there didn't have no problem with it. Big fat ass motherfucker sitting there just clipping his toenails in front of everybody. Don't give a fuck. I just don't think that's fucking appropriate. I believe in the Wild Wild West, but even the Wild Wild West has fucking gentleman rules. Unspoken code of fucking ethics, morals. Big difference between ethics and morals. But it don't fucking matter. You don't clip your goddamn toenails in a fucking airport.
You didn't say the goddamn rendezvous was in a fucking basement.
I didn't know.
You said it was in a tavern.
It is a tavern.
Yeah, in a basement. You know, fighting in a basement offers a lot of difficulties. Number one being, you're fighting in a basement.
It's the fucking world coming to. I mean, if that motherfucker tried that shit in an airport back in the fucking 70s, you know, at least the 70s, early 80s, maybe the 90s, and the fucking after that, that's when it became acceptable. I don't know, but back when I was a young flyer, when flying was sexy and elegant, and I'll talk about that in the clip coming up. You don't cut your fucking toenails at the airport, motherfuckers. You do that shit in Korea? I don't know. Maybe it's acceptable in Korea. Sit in a fucking airport in a public space around your fucking fellow humans. Hike your big fucking leg up and start clipping your nasty ass toenails. Just let them fly. You can put an eye out with that shit. It don't matter. Don't fucking do it. Don't cut your fucking toenails at the airports, motherfuckers. I'll let you get the bag. Okay, folks, taxi right here. And you got plenty of taxis here. Just right across the way. And as you can see, it's just a quiet arrival here. Brush violation. That's for Maria. Are you gonna dig out the chicharrones or no?
Where's that chicharron? Here you go. My chicharron.
I was a smuggler.
Later na yan.
You're gonna eat the chicharrones or no?
Yeah. I've been waiting.
You know the risks that I took to bring those chicharrones.
Oh Lord. Oh, stay crunchy.
Yeah, baby, I just bought them today. The dude just pulled them out of the fryer.
I'm not good.
They're delicious, huh? I think the babies will love them.
Of course you know.
Crunchy, huh? Big Daddy bought them fresh, baby, right before I left for the airport.
Wow, it's very crunchy. Some of this is not.
I tell you, he just got them out of the fryer. They were still hot when I got them off the rack. Yeah, zip it back up. Just stay fresh a little while. What's the taste, baby? Taste good?
Yeah.
All right, hold up your bikini. Show me your bikini. Come on, hold it up.
Do you think that I'm wearing?
You can wear that, baby. We bought that for you, what, 4 years ago? 5? Oh, yeah, that's going to look even better now, baby.
Yeah, I'm wearing this in the trip.
Okay.
No people in.
Now, get your new one. Big Daddy bought you a brand new bathing suit, baby.
This one?
There
like
you go.
Like a ballet?
Oh, yeah, hold it up for everybody to see. Mm-hmm.
This is a dress?
What? Baby, it's a one-piece swimsuit with a little bit of tummy peeking out on the sides. It's a peekaboo. Peekaboo. Your tummy is a peekaboo.
This is stretchable. That's big. What the heck? What's wrong with this?
Well, 4 or 5 years ago, you could wear those.
Is this mine or what?
I think they are.
I don't think so.
It could be one of my ladies.
I thought you buy this.
No, you know, that's from before. You know what? Maybe that belonged to Crystal, and then they got to you. And then your booty got big, now you can't wear them.
My goodness. This one, I wear this one, but this one, I don't remember.
Yeah, I got pictures of you wearing that.
My goodness, Marcus.
And I'm gonna have a million ants in my office trying to eat your chicharrones.
No, I don't have kind of that.
There you go, baby. You got to try that on, baby girl.
Mmm.
Can you try that on?
This is for jogging, huh? You have some food in there. Pasalubong.
Is what?
You can put your cell phone in there.
Where?
Yeah.
With a pocket for the CP?
Yeah.
You gotta try that on, baby. Model that for us, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm easy, man. How much you buying it? You paid it.
Oh, baby, that was like 4,000 pesos. It's Nike, baby. Maybe 5,000 pesos.
That's a fake Nike.
That's not a fake Nike.
No, a fake.
Don't be pulling on it, it might come off. Let me put some extra glue on there. That's cute, huh?
Yes, but
You
slow with you.
you can wear that today to Force G school.
No, I'm not wearing it.
Why?
No, look like I'm in there.
Baby, nipple violation. Right nipple.
My goodness, my goodness. You can, you know, put a bra in the middle of the leg. There you go, put it.
And wait, share those with the babies. What flavor is that? Squid flavor? It's squid.
Hello, squid. What's this?
That's a little stamp thing for Maria. That's for Forrest G.
Boxing. Maria or Maria?
Oh, that's Maria's.
Mm.
She got the pink color.
They're going to boxing.
Let's see the front. I think she'll like those. The shirt's a little big, I think.
That's fun. Unicorn. I love that. She loves that. What is this?
It's like a turno set. It's a set for Forrest G.
What do you think, Mark? I thought they're going to fight, right?
Yeah, they're always fighting, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's that? Ite? Yeah. Where is tomorrow?
Back in the 70s, right? 70s, early 80s. Flying used to be, it used to be sexy. It used to be elegant. It used to be a wonderful experience. It really was. And the reason I can talk about this, because make a long story short, you know, my parents divorced at an early age, and I was flying back and forth when I was, I don't know, five years old, you know, as an unaccompanied minor. Always flew Delta. You know, you get a tour of the cockpit, go up there and hang out with the captain, the first officer. They give you these little wings and a little white airplane, and you would sit up front in first class most of the time. The flight attendants took care of you. I mean, you were treated like a king, especially as a child. And so my early years, I was a frequent flyer, going to see my dad. And it was just a wonderful experience. I mean, back then you could smoke on a plane, which I didn't particularly like that. But it wasn't like flying. It was like going to a cigar lounge or you know, a wine bar, so to speak. It was elegant. People dressed up when they got on these flights. I mean, you took a bath, you did your hair, you dudded up. It was an experience. It was a very positive experience. Sexy, elegant. I don't know how else to describe it. Now, my generation and older, well, maybe not guys my age. Maybe you weren't flying until you were an adult, and by that time it was starting to get diluted. But I've been flying since I was 5 years old, unaccompanied. Just to the nature of my childhood, right? I loved it. I loved it. So, what happened? Like, what happened from going to that? And there's a lot of arguments. It's due to the fact that back then only people with some money could fly, and therefore it was a higher class of people. You can make that argument. To now, like Southwest Airlines is a Greyhound bus with wings, you know. I don't know, but for whatever reason, people don't dress up anymore. And I understand why it's not pleasant, you know, going through security, dealing with all this bullshit that we deal with these days. You used to not deal with that. I mean, go get on the plane, and then maybe a little light security. Just get on the planes, like get on a bus, you know, no big deal. So I look around these days, and I was sitting there looking around the airport, looking at these passengers. Now look, Thailand is a big tourism hub, right? Everybody that's gonna backpack and go fucking find themselves, they come into Bangkok, start out in Thailand, hit, you know, Khao San Road with all the other sweaty, fucking stinky backpackers, get you a pair of elephant harem pants, you know, grow a damn travel beard, don't bathe, but every third day, don't shave, and you backpack to Cambo, Laos, Vietnam. And a lot of these backpackers, and look, I was a backpacker too, but I don't think I ever stank. As some of these idiots going around backpacking, they fucking stink. You look like a bum. It's okay maybe if you're on the back dirt roads of Cambo, riding in, you know, sketchy transportation or whatever, but when you go to get on a plane, there should be some fucking self-respect and respect for other passengers. A, take a bath. B, put some fucking clean clothes on. C, don't wear gym wear with your balls hanging out. Nobody wants to sit next to you. And men, don't wear fucking sandals. Nobody wants to look at your gnarled ass toes, you know, that you ain't had a pedicure ever in your life. Nobody wants to look down and see that nasty ass shit in close proximity. I don't want to see it. And I look around and I see this shit. Grown ass men wearing fucking borderline, you know, not full Magnum PI, and I'm not down on the Magnum PI shorts. I want to bring them back. I got a pair of Magnum PI shorts, but I'm too fat right now to squeeze into them. Back when I was skinny, I was rocking them Magnum PI shorts, listening to people complain. The difference is I did not wear Magnum PI shorts on a goddamn flight, okay? Not appropriate. Not appropriate. Not appropriate to wear gym wear on a flight. I just don't think it's fucking appropriate. You wear that shit in the fucking gym when you're over there fucking squatting and shooting 8 hemorrhoids at your asshole. And you're sweating and shit. When you go to get on a flight, nobody wants to see your underarms. At least put on a fucking t-shirt. No tank tops cut down to here, you know, looking like it's fucking 1982 at the fucking gym and all your fucking chest hairs hanging out. And it looks like I'm sitting next to a fucking bear. Alright? When I get on an airplane, I don't want to sit next to a fucking bear. Okay? At least a t-shirt. Men, put on some long fucking pants and a pair of shoes that cover your goddamn gnarled ass toes. I don't think that's too much for anybody to ask for. Fucking t-shirt like this, right? T-shirt. So when you reach up to grab your bag, You know, nobody's putting their nose right in your fucking armpit. You know, all that fucking hair and sweat and everything else fucking hanging off your damn arm, your arm hair. At least have a t-shirt on. T-shirt at least. Long pants and fucking shoes and socks. That's appropriate. Oh, and take a fucking bath. I don't think that's too much to ask for on the men's side. Now, women, if they want to roll in there wearing fucking Daisy Dukes and slippers, that's up to them, because that's attractive. That's a beautiful work of art. They want to wear a damn tank top with their titties hanging out. I'm okay with that. Is that being sexist? Well, maybe so. But it's pleasant to look at. Where we dudes, in close proximity, we're not that pleasant to look at. Alright? Trust me. You weigh 300 and something pounds. Don't be wearing a fucking tank top on a flight and try to sit next to me and have all your sweat and your fat rolls fucking hanging over on me. It's just not, it's not fair. It's not appropriate. I can rant and rave about this shit all damn day long, but I just looked around and saw society like, how do you think this is fucking appropriate when you're gonna be squished next to a fucking stranger that don't want to be squished next to your ass? Put some goddamn clothes on. If I started an airline, there'd be a motherfucking dress code. There damn sure would be. There would be a fucking dress code with gentleman rules. And like I said, there's no fucking gentleman rules no more. I don't like rules. Okay? I don't like rules because when you write rules and people start interpreting them in their own way, it's unwritten, fucking unspoken rules. What's the word? Just, was it tradition? No, that's not the word. Fucking common sense. Self-respect. Maybe those are the fucking words, right? Anyhow, that's a big long rant to tell you. There's a lot of fucking look like bums. Thinking it's okay to dress like that and get on a goddamn airplane. You don't go straight from the gym to your flight there. All my fucking young bucks that think that's okay. I wonder why flying is not an experience and it's not pleasant like it used to be back in the 70s. It's like there's more class on a fucking Greyhound bus these days.